Hi, I'm Therese. I do not have a psychology degree. I'm not a therapist and do not have a mental health background. I've studied theology. I was always more interested in the next world than this world, probably because I've been dealing with treatment-resistant depression ever since I was a very young child, maybe ever since I got out of the womb. People often ask me why I got into writing about mental health. In 2005 and 2006, I had a very serious breakdown that lasted for about 500 days or more. They were very suicidal. And I know that the hardest thing I will ever do in this life, and the hardest thing I've ever done, is probably not take my life during those days. When your body is telling you to do something with such a powerful signal, and you have to go counterintuitive and not listen to it, it takes all your strength. I told God that if I ever woke up and wanted to be alive, that I would dedicate the rest of my life to helping people who have pain like that. I had been through 7 psychiatrists, 23 different medication combinations, and every alternative therapy you can think of. Eventually, I did wake up one morning and wanted to be alive. And I wanted to be that voice of hope for people in that darkness, a little light for them to know that their situation wasn't permanent. I am grateful to Kay Redfield Jameson and to Andrew Solomon and all the other authors who have documented their times of depression and been lamps of light for me to follow, to know that I can be capable and productive and yet have a very disabling disease. I knew that there were better days ahead of me because they had the courage to come out and to tell me their experience. I knew that it was risky for them to do that, and yet they had done it so that I would have hope, and I needed to do that for others. What has helped me more than anything else in my recovery from depression is finding a purpose, finding meaning, what Viktor Frankl calls logotherapy. I read his Man's Search for Meaning about 3 months ago. And I realized that more than anything else, has the power to propel me on toward the future. If I can just find my purpose in helping others and to alleviating any kind of suffering that they have, if I can give them hope that depression doesn't always stay the same, it comes and goes, it ebbs and flows, and in those pockets are found peace. Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why can bear almost any how." That makes complete sense to me. After I realized that my mission is to help people who suffer from the same treatment-resistant kind of depression as I do, I felt freed from the pressure to feel joy, freed from the pursuit of happiness, freed from everything that our culture says that I should be striving for. If I can just put all my energy into helping others find a piece of hope to hang on to, then I will be freed to live my days in peace, even if I'm in depression.